We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. Jackson now to return it. And look at this return. It'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing off the play fake here. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. Well, Brock, if the goal was to set the tone that you're going to be aggressive all game, I would say mission accomplished. But might be tough to connect on a lot of those against a defense that came ready to play.
Yeah, they were not caught off guard for a second, Kate. They know this offense likes to be aggressive, and dare I say, they may have been expecting that deep shot on the opening snap.
He's contained at the line for no gain. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Look at high. Hold it.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
First and goal. They'll try an option to the left. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And in for the Houston touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That throw finds Okonkwo. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
First carry here for Tony Pollard. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
1st and 10, it's Pollard. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Azeez Al-Shaair that time on the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. 1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Neither side separating much so far. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. From the 23. Has his man, it's Ridley. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Panther 11, Panther 11, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, Dragon 60. Ready?
Back to throw now. Cut near the goal line. That's a Tennessee touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans tie this game 7-7. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
All right. Whoa.
From the gun, Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Cole Holcomb there on the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Here we go, let's go.
from the 34. Pass taken in by Diggs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it sets up a Houston first.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
First and 10 from the 41. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. That was Harold Landry making the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw, Stroud. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Man in motion here.
Look high.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down too. Excellent work. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Texans are going to have a first down. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Working quickly here. Stroud off the play fake. He brings it in. Touchdown, Houston. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Adoree Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a first and 10.
Seven Pirates. Buffalo 18. Take go.
They'll come out throwing. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. He was looking DeAndre Hopkins' way there. And it sets up second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, He's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
60 bucks, 60 bucks. Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hut, hut.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's on the move. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense up to the line fast. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville. The Titans with the football. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Panther Street, Panther Street.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
On the set.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Let's go now.
They'll go. It's Pollard. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down. Ball at the 33 for first down.
All right.
They send a man in motion. First down, Stroud. Schultz with the catch. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
All right.
From the 28. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely online. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
Set up. Street. Go.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
19 tight. 19. Cup 19. Cup 19.
From midfield on 2nd down. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
19 Lions. Last thing, 19.
Third and long for him here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
On the quick, right?
Stroud throwing here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
To the air, Stroud. Escapes the pocket. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
From the 47. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
On play action, here's Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Stroud to throw again on second. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the Titans will get set to take over. First down, ball at the 36.
Go, check. Go. Here we go. Here we go.
Handoff running left, Pollard. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Maverick, 18, Pioneer. Hut, hut.
Throwing now, off play action. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on to a well-placed hit like that one.
To the air, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect to a tank down. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has. Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready. 18, Rattler, Dragon 60.
Looking for a throw here. On the move, headed right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Here comes the Titans punting unit. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. Oh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it's going to be Texans football. First and 10 now from the 30.
All right.
Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Diggs there to bring it in. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here's Stroud on first and 10. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! It's picked up by the Titans. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans cut it to 1 late in the third. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I could hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
That quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans tie things up at 14. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They're out and set, first and 10. This is Mixon. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
All right.
They go play action here. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's still a tie ball. Points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
All right.
Here's Mixon. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. On the option, here's Mixon. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Second and 12 behind the sticks. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here we go.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Putting the tight end in motion. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Backed up now after the penalty. It's third down.
Quick, right?
They'll run here following the penalty. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Got all of it, and this is good. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Jackson now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33.
Trailing by one score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
They give to Pollard from the gun. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the 36. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
He'll throw it. That's caught for the first. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
Hawk 7, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
They're going play action. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And that carry gets him up to the 44 on a solid gain. 4 yards there, but still a lot of digging left to do. It's third and really long.
Ready up. Set up. Check, Bobcat.
That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans down by only 3. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Here we go, here we go. Set up.
Looking to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
A big loss on the play. Brings up fourth down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
Desperation time here on fourth. That throw finds Okonkwo. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. And they do not get a desperately needed first down. He doesn't make it, and they still trail after the turnover on downs. First and 10, a run to Mixon. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut, second down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Here we go.
On the ground again with Mixon. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
All right.
Back to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it sets up a Houston first. A give. This is Mixon. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Lining up to take a knee on second down. The Texans only moments away from finalizing their win as they take a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Texans come away with the road win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rival.